to relieve.
Keep going. You can cure what?
Hold on, I get
I turned on the recording button.
oh, so I just press got it,
No, don't touch anything.
but I don't see you.
Oh, well, I can see me. Maybe you need to do something. Can you hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, explain why Shivambhu is a universal remedy.
It's not that you can heal what you believe,
Mhm,
and you can drink as much as you want.
mhm.
And
Keep going.
like today, not today. This week I've been putting in my nose.
Mhm.
Like I started with my finger, like you said,
Baby step.
but I feel like it was not enough.
Mhm.
And I started putting a little bit more, where doing like this with the eye cup.
Eye cup works or cotton ball.
I put it very close to my nose, and I did a sip like this.
Mhm.
Not a lot because I still not used to, but it still went all the way through here and both sides. So believe me or not, it really cleans very well my nose. After a few minutes, I want to like clean my nose, to blow my nose. And it's amazing how the nose is clean.
Mhm,
It really cleans a lot.
mhm.
And I can even breathe better.
There you go. So you don't have any excess mucus in there.
Right.
Okay.
And
Did you go ahead?
so I said, this is amazing. So I just doing it every day.
Yeah.
And I like, and also I do my eyes. And so about what you were saying is it can cure anything that you want to believe. So anything that I'm missing,
Right. So
anything else missing,
does it say that again?
is there anything else that I'm missing?
Yes.
What?
Will it work if you have Shivambhu from another gender?
Yeah, I can drink from other person.
Okay. Will it work if you drink an old person or a young person's?
Yeah, all ages.
Okay. Will it work if it's a human species or animal species?
You mean this drinkable from animals?
Yes, in India it's known they drink it from cows and camels and goats.
Yeah, I heard about cows, but what about dogs?
There are people on the internet who swore that their dogs, Shivambhu, healed them.
No, they drink pee from the dogs?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. However they would collect it. There's a woman, I think in England, she has a video going around.
Oh, yes.
All right. So this is another reason why it works, regardless of your considerations about it. We're trying to keep it simple for humanity because we're so used to having complications when it comes to supplements, when it comes to drugs. People are always concerned about side effects and after effects and long-term negative effects. You don't have that here.
So it doesn't affect the kidneys, the pee, the urine?
Positively.
Huh?
It affects it positively because all the stem cells and nutrients come in and they create new kidney cells.
Really? So it doesn't affect?
Not negatively.
Okay. That's what I want to hear. Because like I said, at work, I drink all day. Means when I go to the bathroom is when but I don't, like I told you last time, I don't keep it. I don't save it. So I drink it. So I just want to know if it can affect me or not. Also that I just saw you doing like this. I keep doing it for my teeth. The other day is still like worried because it's not healing, but I keep pressing and it was coming something white that I remember I told you. And then the other day I was pressing and I was kind of feeling pain, and then so I was pressing until it was coming like a pure blood.
Mhm.
And after that, I feel so much better because maybe it's like cleaning, like I don't know.
You nailed it. Yep.
And I had to. What I not been doing is like the I how you call? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I got a question about nasal drinking.
No.
No, I wanted to go back. At one point, you were talking about drinking through the nose or sniffing or snorting, whatever. Did you ever feel a sting when it hits right here?
Not yet.
Okay, when you get it to where it crosses up through by the brain area, right into the upper sinuses, then it goes the back part of the throat downward, and you can rehydrate your sinuses.
Maybe because I don't do it a lot or I don't know how to do it. No?
We're going to have nose drinking 101 class.
Yes, we have to do it. So you can tell me how to, maybe I'm not doing the right way.
Okay.
Because enema.
Are we there?
No, I still don't do it honestly because like I said, I work a lot and I don't have time. I feel tired and it takes time to do that, right?
If you want to do 4 rounds, it takes 45 minutes.
And also I bought this.
Yeah, that's what I use.
And I use it for my feet.
Oh, perfect. Oh, how many of those do you put in the tub?
I had 2. I just put it just 2.
Okay, so that's about a half a gallon.
I didn't have more, so that's why I'm gonna start with.
So this is a quart.
Okay.
So 2 of those is a half a gallon.
So I don't have like enough time to collect like all day. So I do just from time to time because I wish I can have more time.
And more collected.
Yes.
Yeah, come over here. Come over here. I'll give you some of mine. I got plenty.
Because I'm curious about the enema. So how it feels.
Yes. Do you know how to use an enema or give yourself an enema?
Yeah, you told me that I had to hang.
You hang the bag. There's a hook.
Yes.
The bag comes on a hook. Underneath the bag is a screw that has the bottom of the tube, and the tube goes all the way down to a tip at the end, and there's a clamp about 8 inches from the bottom.
Yeah, and you said I had to lubricate the thing, that use lubrication, no?
Yeah, I use sesame oil. Some people use an essential oil. Some people use some kind of oil. I wouldn't use baby oil or mineral oil because that stuff's not healthy.
Okay.
So just a really clean organic oil works just fine. That's why I use sesame oil. So you're going to hook it over either a towel rack, a doorknob, a shower door that has a handle across it, anything where it's going to be higher than your hips. So there's enough pressure so that the orin goes down the hose and comes inside you.
Yes. So, but yes, I want to do that.
Okay. Do you have a bathroom that you can lay down on your back in comfortably?
Yes.
Okay. And it's close to the toilet?
Very close.
Okay. You only need a few more things, and that would be a beach towel on the floor. Get the bathroom mats out of there. Put a beach towel on the floor. And however you hold this, what I do is I make a whole gallon worth. I either have enough to make a gallon, or I just add hot water to fill up a gallon container.
But when you put it inside of the anus,
yeah,
how much you put in?
That's all going to be by feel.
Okay. When you say, okay, I feel like I have enough, you take it out, it's not coming out from the hole.
Squeeze the clamp.
Oh, okay.
Before you pull it out of you, squeeze the clamp so nothing gets drained out of the hose, the tube.
Okay.
All right, then get on that toilet and take care of business.
Okay. So now I need to collect more.
Yeah, start collecting more, borrow friends, or whatever it takes. Start teaching this to your friends and you'll have plenty to go around.
I will.
Okay, then you'll be part of the Piss is Bliss community.
You live kind of far.
Yeah, I live kind of far. Yeah. Boulder. What can I say?
It's not too far.
Not too far.
Neither too close.
Yeah, maybe I should start. Somebody said, one of my students at the beginning of this year says, do you think I could sell human urine and ship it around the world? I said, well, in India, they sell cow urine under the name of gomutra. That's their Hindu word for it. And they'll ship it all around the world. I said,
Really?
yeah, you could do the same thing with human urine, but you better get busy collecting because you'll run out of supply real quick. I don't think he thought that through.
Yes.
Okay, anything before I go on to the next point?
No.
Okay, number 4. Shivambhu is an evolutionary or evolving living activated water. What does that say?
Is that a question?
Yes, how would you interpret that? Shivambhu is an evolving or evolutionary water. If you get stumped, just drink a little.
That is always, that never ends, no?
What never ends? Be specific.
Shivambhu.
Yeah, but what about it?
It's universal.
Yeah, but what never ends?
You're
going to get it.
Shivambhu.
Yes. What never ends is its increasing power and potency. The life force never ends. It never goes flat. Like when you used to have a soda and you would leave it out, it'd go flat, no bubbles, no taste.
Yes.
Right. This doesn't do that. It's so freaking supernatural that some people have a hard time wrapping their mind around how powerful a water it really is.
Yes, what I was planning to tell you that I forgot already.
Take a breath. You can do it.
Work.
Yes, Damien.
I don't take lunch anymore, like food,
right?
Because I noticed it that when I was eating my lunch, regular lunch, food, solid, I was feeling heavy, tired, like I don't want to work. And since I start eating just veggies, fruits,
oh yeah,
that way.
Oh, so your brain's clear and active all day.
And really, and I like it. I like the feeling.
Excellent. So you can access your brain and you can access your emotions.
Yes, I really like the feeling. So I just wanted to share that.
Thank you. Appreciate that. So make a mental note or put that in your journal, the experiences you have with your water and on this journey, because whatever you're doing is history in the making, and documenting it helps the next generation. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So go ahead.
Okay, so it's an evolving and it's an evolutionary orin. And the reason I call it that is to replace old paradigm terms like aged urine and aging urine, because there's still people who use that terminology and it sounds like an old person who's losing his strength and his memory and he's going to be dead soon. Just the word aging doesn't seem to lift people up. And I also noticed that when you tell people to drink their aged urine, they still have the gag reflex or the disgust factor because they're associating with the term aged and aging like a person. So notice that when you bring it up in conversation, what responses or reactions you get when you say, hey, have you tried evolving orin?
That's it. What the hell is that?
Yeah, well, you get to explain because you took the class. But part of our work, in teaching people about this water and this path and this journey is to let them know they have the answers already inside them.
But many people, they know about it.
Is that a question?
No, I'm just saying that many people, they know that, because at yoga, this girl, she says, oh, Damien, you look a little bit like skinny. They said, oh, maybe because I'm doing UT. And she said, what is UT? And I said, urinotherapy. And she says, oh, yes, I know what is that. I did for a while to clean my face because I had a lot of in my face I had from the pregnancy and this and that, and I would just put it in my face. Mm-hmm. So he said, are you really doing that? I said, yes, I'm doing that. I said, oh, that's good. And I know about it, but many people know about it,
Yeah. You can, and what?
They heard about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And more people who are regular watchers of social media are hearing more and more high profile naturopaths and holistic practitioners using their voice and teaching this to the world in their practice. So there's more people that are getting outspoken and loud. I just put a girl on the Water Family Directory about 2 hours ago, Shauna Ray Sunshine out there in Phoenix, Arizona. She's a ready to go urine therapy teacher. She's all fired up. She's been practicing it. And she's only 26 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of the 20-year-olds, it's like they knew this before you even brought it up.
Wow. That's good. That's very good.
Yeah, it's a great confirmation that we're onto something. Let's keep going. Practicing saturation dosing with UT speeds up the healing process faster than just drinking it. What do we mean by saturation dosing?
It's like there is no limitation, no?
Well, that's true, but how would you go about explaining saturation dosing to somebody new versus regular drinking?
That you can drink all you want, no?
Well, that's part of it, and you're getting there. There's two parts of this. There's the oral application, drinking, and the topical applications, external use on the body, and the eyes and nose and the mouth and the butt and whatever. That's external, that's topical. So by doing more of those protocols, I'm talking to you about your daily practices as well. By doing the daily protocols, increasing them, experimenting with different protocols, you're going to get more massive amounts of nutrients, stem cells, antibodies, antigens, you name it, in your blood. So the body will start creating more perfect cells for your organs and systems, and your body will regenerate quicker than just by drinking it only.
Oh, speaking of that, remember that I told you about my penis?
Yes.
Oh, it's gone.
The condition was gone. You kept the penis.
Yeah. It was just like a few days and then slowly disappeared.
Congratulations. Don't post the picture on Instagram. The people are going to go, oh, you're one of Sage's students. Okay. Yeah, congratulations. Is there any other things that have healed that were challenging?
Well, right now is my tooth.
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm working.
Okay, so saturation dosing. For oral application, you're going to be doing gargling and swishing and pulling and looping.
I'm doing gargling. And even now I live in my mouth for a while and keep gargling and gargling and gargling. Yes.
Yeah, see if you can hold it in your mouth 5 minutes or longer.
Oh, yes. I do it while I'm preparing my because I drink coffee. I drink
okay.
coffee, and I eat peanut butter in the morning. So while I'm preparing that, I keep it in my mouth, and then so it's very healthy, very good. And also I clean my tongue
with
you
a
know.
tongue scraper.
Oh yes, it cleans very, very deeper.
So you get all that white film off.
Yes.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So it sounds like you're doing saturation dosing. And you'll start seeing how it builds into your lifestyle that becomes second nature. Like what I do is I've got an eye in the medicine cabinet in the bathroom. I've got an eye cup, neti pot, nebulizer, handheld nebulizer, bottle that I can either use drop or, I mean, I've got all kinds of stuff in there. So first thing in the morning or at some point you walk in there in the afternoon, you just start doing protocols in your bathroom. It takes 5 minutes.
Yes, but I keep doing for my eye because I'm hoping that my right eye can get better.
Yes.
And I'm moving my eye right and left, up and down. So that's what I've been doing every day in the.
Is your intention to get rid of glasses?
I hope. Yes.
Okay. So intentions don't have hope. Just make it your intention and say, that's what it's going to be.
But I think I had to be more restrictive.
Yes.
In which way? That maybe I had to
discipline.
do more, discipline, like more fasting, and it's a little bit more harder, but maybe yes.
Yes. The trick to discipline is practice, 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 practice. And once you once you've mastered discipline in anything in your life, you have discipline. It's just a matter of applying it to that thing you're trying to get discipline for.
But while you can have discipline for certain things, but other things you're not.
Yeah, well, that's your resistance. Anything that you bump up against that you hesitate, or you can feel yourself putting up a wall against it because you have some slight fear or anxiety, whatever it is, that will vanish when you're ready. It's not something that's going to run you your whole life.
Because other thing that I really want to get rid of it is to stop going to yoga for yoga. Because really, I don't know, my yoga, like I said, my yoga teacher is not going to live forever. And someday he's going to stop.
Maybe.
What I'm going to do.
Yeah. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to find a new teacher, or are you going to become the teacher?
I don't want that. I want to do it for myself, for me,
Okay. So
I've been doing it like I said, sometimes I don't go, and I do it here, and I do it good. I already know all the steps.
You know the sun salutation 12 poses?
Yes.
Okay, you're a teacher.
We don't. My yoga teacher, like I said, he doesn't call names. We just do it.
He doesn't name the postures?
No.
Okay, but he demonstrates them, right?
But I don't know the names. We just do it.
No problem.
And also, yeah, that's what I want to do. By the way, I'm going to send you that picture so you can see that I've been healed from my peanuts.
I'll pass. I'll pass, but thank you. It was lovely gesture.
It looks healthier and nice.
And it's fully functional.
Exactly.
That's the guy part right there.
Fully.
Okay. So you understand saturation dosing? Yes. Now also remember that whatever you learn in this class is something you will be able to teach someday.
But I wanted to ask you, where are those 5?
Where are these wisdom chart?
Yes.
I emailed it to you right before the class started. If you don't have it, remind me.
Yeah. Yes, I remember.
Okay. All right, good. All right, number 6. There are no incurable diseases. The word incurable, if you take the word apart, means you are incurable. The word disease means, if you break the word apart, DIS-EASE means lack of ease.
I have, speaking of that,
Yes.
when I saw my ex partner the last time,
Recent
we were
ex or previous ex?
recent. He,
Oh, that guy.
he, we were talking about UT, and he says, because I told you about his mom, that his mom passed away of cancer, and he believes that, excuse me, he believes that when you are really sick, no matter you can take, no matter you can do whatever, you're not going to heal. Is that true?
Because you were sick? Like we said earlier in this wisdom teaching, the only thing you can't heal is what you believe you can't heal. The mind's running the show. If you believe you can't heal it, forget it.
Because he says, I tried so many things. I bought expensive vitamins and this and that. I was making juices. And my mom didn't survive.
Mm-hmm. Right. So do you understand cosmic law?
It's the law of the universe.
Well, the law of the universe, it says those that have a strong life urge will live a long life, possibly forever. But those people who have misery in their soul will find a way to kill themselves unconsciously or check out.
That's what I told him. I told him your mom was very, her personality was not to forgive people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She was holding a lot of anger and
resentment
from other people.
Right.
And she didn't want to let go.
Right. And what does that do to the joy of a person?
And my brother, when my brother's from Mexico, he likes to read astrology.
Okay.
And he doesn't know her, and he says, when she was just diagnosed with cancer,
yeah,
he told her, you had an abortion. I can see in the astrology you have an abortion. Why did you have an abortion? And she said, and she said, yeah, that's true. I have an abortion. And she said, because I was alone and this and that, and my ex-husband at the time, we separated, and I was pregnant and this and that. And he says, well, you have to heal that. And she didn't want to. And it's part of the, like you said, is the law of the universe.
Mm-hmm. Plus everything's connected.
Exactly. And my ex, he says he doesn't believe a lot about these things. Mm-hmm. And I said, I believe, Armin. I believe that if you are holding a lot of things, you don't want to let go, you don't want to heal from the past, you are going to suffer.
Yes, and you will be constantly living in trauma and pain and post-traumatic stuff because it's going to be just below the surface eating at you.
Yes.
I've seen that in my clients. They're still pissed off at the ex. They're still pissed off at the government. They're still angry at their parents. And none of it's real, but in their mind it is. So yeah, they have to process it out.
That's why I had so much anger for my parents, my father. And I said, I don't want it. I don't want to keep it. Mm-hmm. And in yoga, they have also a workshop that you can go and heal your soul and past life and whatever you want to heal. Mm-hmm. And I had to go 2 times. to this kind of workshop where you can heal.
Yep.
Because I really wanted to let go of everything, because like I said, my mom, she was a person that she was mistreating us for something that I was doing something bad. She was beating me.
Right. That's how much she was hurting.
Yes. So I didn't want to have that feeling for all my life, like anger for my mother, that way that she was mistreating me. So I wanted to heal, and I said, I don't want this in my life. So I forgave her, and also my father, also all the people that have been hurting me. I said, I don't want this in my life.
Okay. So
including him, my ex.
Including him. All right. So when him comes up in the conversation, when father, did you call your father, dad, or daddy?
Father.
Okay. Mother, mom, or mommy?
Mom.
Okay. Mine was dad and mom. Okay. So forgiveness, according to the Course in Miracles, means to give something for something. So if you pull away anything unlike love and you return love, are you able to feel that about these people, even though they're not in your life?
Yes. Like my brother who lives here, he cannot heal for my mom.
Well, he could, but he's choosing not to.
He's what?
He's choosing not to.
Yes. He's choosing not to, but he doesn't want to.
Okay. Well, that's his life. That's his destiny. That's his karma.
Yes. He doesn't want to. He wants to live with us. I told him, it's your choice.
And does he have addiction problems?
Oh, yes. Alcohol,
drugs, sex, whatever.
He left alcohol, but not 100%. And now what he's drinking even worse. He's drinking energy drinks.
Yeah, that's going to mess up his body.
Ugh.
Yeah, I've seen people with a 32-ounce Red Bull. I'm going, you're going to be coming down in about a week. Crazy.
And he's also smoking all day, not all day, like all the time, every day, weed. Every day he smokes.
Okay, so he's having a hard time working with his emotions.
Every day. Sex, no, he's not really into sex. He's more like the opposite than me.
Right. So you know why people are they pull away? You know why they're non-sexual?
No.
Fear of intimacy.
Mm.
Or resistance to pleasure. Other people fuck like a rabbit. And it's irrelevant because I've gone years being celibate, and it didn't change me from loving everybody. And it didn't make me feel like I was missing something or I was somehow not okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's where you put your attention and where you put your energy is going to determine your state of mind or your state of being.
Like in yoga, they said, where your mind goes, your energy will follow.
They're absolutely right. So, I mean, you see people who are obsessed with getting laid or obsessed with sex, and it's like, it's on their mind a lot. I'm going, don't you like have room for anything else to get in there?
Yes, I believe.
So you got to keep everything in perspective and in moderation, or else you got a problem with it. And it's the same with food, because that seems to be one of the greatest challenges for people in this day and age, is to get free of food slavery.
Yes.
So when they hear about folks like me who are doing fruitarianism or living off our water, they're going, how do they do that? Are they like a supernatural being? Is there some special powers? I'm going, no. I've freed myself from a food addiction, food neurosis, food obsession, food family patterns, emotional issues. And it's lovely because you get to a point where eating is optional and it doesn't run you. Makes a lot more fun, makes more fun fasting when you don't have to think about, wait a minute, I'm not having lunch. What am I going to do?
Yes.
I get talks from people all the time. What do you do about protein? What do you do about your vitamin this and vitamin that? And what about vitamin D? Do you take in any zinc and any iron? Da da da. I said, yeah, all day long, baby, all day long.
Oh, includes here.
It's in the water. It's in the water. But that's too simple of an answer for people who have been brainwashed by health food stores and the medical industry that you have to have stuff or you are going to be deficient.
Mm-hmm.
And that comes from the belief that you're not okay the way you are.
Yes.
So those are the wisdom points.
Good, good,
Any,
good.
any questions on the wisdom points?
Mm.
All right, grab your book. We're going to go to page 95.
Oh, I wanted to ask you this.
Please do.
The mere length of urine fasting can raise human growth hormone very high levels while fasting in correct conditions. What does that mean?
Well, correct conditions would be go ahead. Well, you're fasting and you're not being seduced by food. You're fasting in a calm retreat-like setting. Either you're home without any distractions, or you go to the country, or you go to the beach. Someplace that's very supportive of you going through whatever you go through or whatever arises in you while you're fasting. That's a very awesome environment to be in.
Okay, like today at work, sometimes my boss, he buy lunch for us.
Oh, it treats you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they always order something like Jimmy John's today. They ordered Jimmy John's.
What's that, pizza?
No, Jimmy John's is sandwiches.
Okay, gotcha.
And the secretary, she said, oh, which one you want? I said, no, I don't want today. Oh, you eat so good. Because I took my veggies and fruits.
Oh, nice.
I didn't want to eat sandwich. For the same reason, like I said, I don't like the feeling after eating. So I didn't want to eat that.
Brilliant. And you taught by example.
Yeah, and people are like, why he's eating just veggies and fruits, all the time.
Is he on a special diet?
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
I like, okay. So what page?
Oh, we're
90 what?
We're going to go to page
96.
95. Did we read about the respirators or the handheld nebulizers?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so we're on page 96, 97. How far did we get? Because we have this and 2 more classes. So let's go to the injections. That's a fun one. Page 98.
We read.
Did we read that?
We already read this one.
Okay, keep going forward. Did we get to the belly button?
Yes, and also with the goggles. You told me about this man.
Yeah, and he's right now, he's got another water brother in New York who's going to fly to Montana to help him live his life without legs. See, until this guy gets his prosthesis and can have some backup legs, he's going to need some help. So Matt Senna out in New York decided to fly over there and live with him for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, courageous, both of them. And Matt's only 25, 26. So tongue cleaning you already know about because you explained that earlier.
Oh, yeah. We didn't read about the belly button.
Okay, let's go to page 105. Do you wish to read or would you like me to read?
I can read and then you can read.
Okay, now we started at approximately 3:30, 3:40, somewhere in there.
Yes.
Okay, let's take
3:35.
Close enough. Okay, let's take a break in either 20 or 30 minutes.
Okay.
wherever we get to that point, so you can take a breather. So do you want to read or you want me to read?
I can read.
Okay. Anytime you're ready.
Perhaps you may have thought, why would we put orin? Same idea applies to essential oils. In and on the belly button. Our nabi
Yes.
is a gift that our creator has given us. According to science, the first part that takes form after conception is the navel. After it is created, it joins the mother's placenta through the umbilical cord. Our navel is surely an amazing thing. All our veins are connected to our navel, which make it the focal point of our body. The belly button is life itself. What is pechote?
Pechote is the anatomical or the medical term for belly button.
Oh, okay.
Called a pechote.
The bit that is left over after the umbilicals has been cut at birth is behind the navel, which has more than 72,000 veins, the total amount of blood vessels we have in our body is equal to double the circumference of the earth.
Is that mind-blowing? Is that mind-blowing? That there is a part of your body, the blood vessels, is double the around the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty amazing. Go ahead.
It's amazing. Well, it seems that in Ayurveda, the belly button is used as a portal to deliver nutrients and medicine into the body. Now we know that all humans have a belly button unless we were born with an umbilical hernia and had to have it surgically repaired, leaving you without the navel. But not every mammal has belly buttons. Kangaroos and platypuses.
Platypus, yep.
What is that?
It looks like a cross between a beaver and a seal. It's a water animal.
Oh, it's a water animal. Are without a belly button, but dolphins are not. Belly buttons accumulate a lot of bugs, some 2,400. Bugs? Why bugs?
Belly buttons collect bugs because of things that get caught in the clothing.
Oh, the tiny balls are from the clothing.
A lint.
Yeah, the fabric left over.
Yeah, yeah.
You call it.
It peels off.
Yeah, yeah.
And there might be microscopic bugs as well because nobody looks that close.
Okay. Some 2,400 different species have been found lurking in the navel. And everyone's belly button bags are a different composition. Navel lint is a gross mix of fibers, hair, and dead skin cells. You may be wondering, how is the belly button so powerful? It is all about location. It's about location. Why location?
Because that's an expression people use. Location. That is the matter of everything. Go ahead.
Oh, the belly button is near the center of your abdomen and around your center of gravity, third chakra center or core. It sits over your intestines and major lymph nodes and blood vessels, and is near your vagus nerve, which is responsible for the rest of digestion function of the body. Many people don't believe in vagus nerve.
Why not? Starts right around here. and it goes straight through down the intestines and into the leg. It's just,
I mean,
the major.
I believe they don't believe in what important it is, what it does if you stimulate the vagus nerve.
Mhm.
Because I've been reading about it and it's amazing. If it's truth, it's amazing the function of this nerve.
Mhm.
And that's why I think it's very good to stimulate this nerve.
Mhm.
And I like it. You know, it's good for you.
Yeah.
For the body.
So it's good that you have knowledge about that. Not everybody did enough research to understand it.
Yes, yes. So, and it's near your vagus nerve, which is responsible for the rest and the digestion functions of the body. Unlike the rest of the abdomen, there is a little to no muscle behind the navel, which make it the perfect access point to your belly. The rest of the body connects to the belly button by fascial trains that cross right near it.
Mhm.
It's also the entry point for the major energy center in your lower abdomen. Navels are very important reflexology points that stimulate the whole body. So how can you harness the powers of your belly button? What that means?
How do you get the most out of urine therapy in the belly button? Harness the power of applying it in that area.
Well, a piece of cotton.
Well, keep reading. We're going to get to it.
No?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, cotton ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll go on and explain it in the upcoming pages.
We have known that the lower the temperature for the babies, we put a cotton swab with alcohol, you see, in the navel. Now we know that with urine, it's healthier, safer, and better. Your navel can detect which veins have dried up and by putting on urine. Those nerves open them. Applying urine in the navel heals the dryness of the eyes. Really? Poor vision. Really?
Yeah, you remember earlier we read that all the nerve endings are in your navel. So this would be the nerves that travel through the body to the eyes. Pretty
Keeps right and hair healthier. Knee pain, the chills help. Chills.
Mhm.
What is that? Lethargy?
Lethargy is a feeling of there's no motivation,
Okay.
no drive. They call it lethargy.
Okay. And pain in the joints and dry skin.
Exactly.
Because in yoga, we do, like I told you, exercise to tap with you in your belly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Around your belly,
mm-hmm.
you around.
Yeah.
And the middle, you can do all the time. And I feel pain.
Are you hitting hard?
No hard. I still feel pain because there is like he says there is like blockages.
Yes. It also is called inflammation. Some people call it congestion. Some people call it constipation.
Oh yes, I have. I know I have a lot of inflammation in my stomach.
You'll be starting on those enemas real soon.
I don't know when. It's hard for me to accumulate to keep growing. I had to drive to your house to give me some that you have at home.
Not a problem. Or you're going to have to learn to time change, be able to add another 2 more hours in your day, or find some way to stretch time in your life.
Yes.
Or work less or something.
Okay. So you want
Yeah.
You want me to keep going?
Yeah, just a little longer.
Apply Orin in your belly button, healing the secret, healing belly button. Eliminates stubborn pimples and acne. 2, achieve a glowing face. 3, hydrate and moist, dry, chapped lips.
Chap lips.
Keep your intestines moving while removing only harmful bacteria and keeping the good. Orin actually works as mild detox. You know, I have a question. Why you think it's because the age, or why my skin is getting, or because I'm not eating, is getting, how it call?
Is it getting dried? Is it getting
Like,
stretched? Is it getting is it
dry.
getting texture dry? Okay. All right. How hydrated are you?
I drink water,
Okay.
but
It
I
could
don't
be,
know, not enough.
well, you can never be overhydrated. But
Right.
this is also connected to the liver. The skin is under the direction of the liver, so it could be a cleansing of the liver.
But including like my legs right here,
Skin on the
is
leg.
kind of dry. Is dryness.
Okay. So are you doing application and massage all over your skin and your legs?
No,
Well, get started.
like I said, I get home so tired, and I just want to take a shower and rest. You know.
Well, what I would recommend, and this will also improve your sleep as well, right before the showers. Now, are you a bather or a shower person?
Night.
At nighttime, you do showers?
Well, evenings. You know, evenings.
Okay, well, in the shower is a good time to do protocols. I mean, if you bring your container in there while the shower's going on, just move back away from the shower and apply it on your face and snort it up your nose and roll it over the eyes and drop it in the ears and gargle in your mouth and put it places, front, back, and underneath.
Well, I do on my face after I take a shower. I clean my face with Orin.
Okay.
And love it. I love it because it really cleans everything from my face. But my legs, my skin from like this area is dry.
Well,
And I have to leave it for a while because it really smells.
yeah, well, that'll evaporate. The ammonia smell will outgas after a little bit of time. The chemistry will change. But while you're standing in the shower, you can be massaging your legs.
But I have to but I cannot let the water running.
Well,
because it's going
you can turn the shower head down away from you or step back in the bathtub.
For how long I'm gonna be leaving the Orin in my body.
Or turn off the water. Give yourself a massage while you're standing up.
For how long I'm gonna keep in my body.
As long as it feels right. You may want to leave it on as long as you can, but if you have to dry it because you have to leave the bathroom to go into the house, then that's when you dry it off. But that's up to you. I'm just throwing that out as an idea.
Okay, I'll try. But I don't know if it's the age
of you or of the urine.
Are you what?
Your age or the age of the Orin?
No, my age. Because age.
What are you thinking? That has an effect on.
I think I'm still too young to have my skin dry.
Well, no, we're never too young to have those kind of conditions because you're still out in the world. You're still in the environment. There are things that affect our health that are not things that you know about, like electromagnetic frequency and 5G and chemtrails and people's perfume. I mean, there's all kinds of things that can affect our health just by being in the public. Because you know, when you're on people that are negative, sometimes that can affect your attitude, and you got to walk away.
Yes.
So there's different factors, but you do your best to maintain your wellness practice. You can get ahead of that. You know, you want to build up your field, you want to build up your aura, you want to build up your life force in your body, so your frequency is high enough that you don't get sick. That's where saturation dosing comes in. This, my friend, can make you bulletproof. This gives you superpowers, and you will feel like a superhero.
Let me drink water. Let me drink water. Hold on.
Drink. Oh, you got that little ball in there. Stirs around. Okay, what was it? What was it you just drank?
Hmm?
You just drank what I just drank? Okay.
Oh, this is pure water. Look.
So is this.
Okay. 4, improves fertility. Oh, the dogs are right there. Improves fertility. 5, works wonders for a cold, flu, and runny nose. When a baby has stomach pain, put a few drops directly in the navel and give gentle massage around the navel. A few minutes. The pain will be gone shortly. 6, easiest menstrual pain and cramps. I don't have that. 7, reduce for all types of joint pain. Itis. What is it?
Itis. Whenever you see a word like arthritis, appendicitis, prostatitis, that means inflammation.
It can, by the way, I feel way less. Remember that I told you about my joints? Mm-hmm. Maybe because I'm not eating lunch. I don't know. Drinking every day, all day. I don't know.
That definitely makes a difference. And by the way, if you soak your hands in your orin, if you got some kind of container that you can soak your hands up to the wrist, then you won't end up having blown wrists, arthritis, or carpal tunnel.
Wow, that's good.
And after doing 38,000 massages and reflexology treatments, I owe my hands good health to doing urine therapy for 27, 28 years. So yeah, it's a lifesaver.
Parents UT with their children every night at bedtime. 8, relieves upset stomach, bloating, nausea, and digestive problems. 9, improves blood flow to the nervous system and also enhances the immunity system. 10, heals constipation and builds a strong digestive system. 11, relaxes arteries and veins, lowering blood pressure and stress to the heart. Also helps strengthen the heart muscle. 12, as
diuretic. Diuretic is a property that means it makes you urinate.
Oh, urine removes excess water, salt, and toxins. Overweight, blood pressure, and digestion. 13, it is an expectorant that removes mucus from the airways and lungs. Urine is effective in treating bronchitis,
inflammation in the bronchia,
whooping cough, and upper respiratory inflammation. At night, before bed, apply 3 drops of urine in your navel and spread it 1.5 inches around your navel. An urine soaked cotton ball can be placed in the navel with a washcloth over it as a method to slowly drip urine into the bloodstream while sleeping. Remember, orin is a powerful compound and safe to use directly on the skin, as this does not cause sensitization and irritation. It does not have to be diluted unless a rapid detox would be of concern by client or therapist. Try this for tremors. What is that?
A tremor is a shaking sensation of the body.
Oh, like Alzheimer?
Well, Alzheimer's is
Parkinson.
Parkinson's. Well, yeah. Well, Parkinson's people have tremors. Their body shakes.
Yeah.
People who get vaccinated, their body shakes. Did you take the jab?
What's that?
Did you get vaccinated?
I did.
All right, don't do any more.
No more.
More, saturate more and more. You can get through that.
Lethargy.
Yes, we already explained that.
Spaciness, equilibrium, or diseases, concerns, depression, inflammation, and dry skin. Speaking of diseases,
right.
I want to have the habit, because I don't have it, to keep putting in my ear. I don't have it, and I really want to have the habit, because I had to live like this for a while until it's in, and then the other side. So I really want to have the habit, because I believe it's going to help me for my disease when I feel like kind of dizzy. Like
Yeah. Also, snorting it will also help nourish the brain.
Oh, through my nose?
Yeah, that's what snorting, drinking, or sniffing.
Well, I've been doing it.
But that way you get up to the master glands that coordinate you, that allow you to either be coordinated and balanced or feel out of balance and a little bit sloppy in your walking. I was also going to mention that when you do the belly button soak with the cotton ball, you could tape it on with a Band-Aid or gauze if that helps secure it at night.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because like while we were talking, I had some soaked and I put it in my belly. And I go, okay, so now my shirt's wet. There's a little spot there, but it doesn't bother me. But I'm thinking, how can we secure it when we go to bed, so you don't wake up and you've rolled over one way or the other, and that cotton ball is laying next to you somewhere.
Yes.
So use gauze, Band-Aid, or some kind of skin-related tape that it'll secure it, but it won't fall off.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
That makes sense. Also, you can use it for allergic reactions. If people have allergic reaction to something, you could put it in your belly button. You could drink some. You want to get your body back to what's called homeostasis, or balance, as soon as possible, so everything feels right. You don't feel so out of sorts.
And especially for the work that I do, there is a lot of dust, because I work with paper. The environment is very dusty.
Mm-hmm.
Very. And when I clean my nose, it's black. And with the UT now, it's amazing how it's cleaning my nose. Really is.
Yeah. Do you wear a mask at work, or you're set? Yeah. Okay. If you can get a cobalt, a water bottle, a dropper bottle. Did I show you my dropper bottle?
Yes.
Okay, so if you get a 1 ounce dropper bottle or a 2 ounce dropper bottle, and keep it in your pants pocket, whenever you need to refresh your brain or get clear or get your energy back, go somewhere where you can do it at your desk, because they don't know what that is. Just do a couple of dropperfuls under your tongue and hold it for a while and swallow it, and you'll notice that your brain starts to get sharp again.
Mm.
And so what I got is 3-year-old.
Wow.
I got the Primo stuff. It takes a while, but you can collect stuff and let it evolve. and just walk away from it. Put a date on it and leave it somewhere until you think about it again.
How it looks like that age?
Let's take a look. All right, there's 2 bottles. I used cobalt. You could also use the ones that are copper colored because it keeps.
No, I want to see the color.
Yeah, I was just telling you why I use these bottles, because sunlight can't get in there. Not that it matters with Shivambhu.
Oh, so
Right.
it's
a golden color.
It's not dark.
No, it's not dark.
Why?
It could be because, my diet is clean, or it could be that it wasn't exposed to anything except inside the bottle.
Because I had this, like I just show you, I had it maybe for maybe 1 month, and it was getting darker and darker.
Yeah, well, whatever the combination of the nutrients are is what's going to show up in the water, and might have an extra amount of iron or extra amount of minerals in it.
Yes, because maybe it's not pure like yours.
Well, that doesn't mean it's not sterile. It just has a different texture and quality than mine. All right. So as you start moving toward raw foods, toward raw veganism, toward just vegetables and fruit and Shivambhu and fresh juices and sprouts, and you live that kind of purity place, the color is going to get clearer. It's going to taste more like coconut water. The smell is going to be attractive to you, and you go, now that's water I can drink.
Oh my gosh, it's not easy, really.
You work toward it.
Like I said, I'm happy at lunchtime eating just veggies and vegetables, but sometimes my brain is asking me for
A hamburger.
solid food.
Yeah, right. And that's a program, and that's a belief. It's deep. It's connected to your emotional relationship with food. By the way, our parents messed us up by giving us food as a form of love or a form of reward. And then we grew up using food as a way to stuff our emotions because that represented love to us. Oh, I love myself. I'm going to have spaghetti. I love myself. I'm going to have a steak.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with common sense or logic.
Like, oh, I've been working so hard, I deserve a beer.
Yes. And that's the point, that somehow we have got this wiring going on that says, oh, that's a reward.
Yeah.
I did good work today. I'm going to celebrate with a beer.
Yeah. Or I celebrate this week, this Friday with a hamburger, or, fries, hamburger, beer.
All of that. And then you have to deal with the mess the next day.
Yes. That's true.
Your job in getting really good at your discipline is to be able to say a very powerful word to food. And that word is no. Right?
Yes. By the way, is it snowing there?
Yes, it is. It's been snowing for about 4 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And now would be a good time to take a little 4 or 5 minute break.
So the snow came from there always, right?
Well, it came from the mountains, came over the mountains.
That direction is coming to Aurora, the area.
Yeah.
Because yesterday when I get out from work, I was talking to my friend on the phone, and he said, "Oh, it's too cold in here." He lives in Lafayette, or no, in Westminster. Mm-hmm. And I said, "No, here is warm." I said, "Oh no, here is very, very cold. It's windy. It's cold." And then I went to the store. When I get out from the store, it was cold. Because it was coming from the mountains. From right there.
Wherever the wind blows or wherever the storm front is wherever the action is. It may even miss a city in Colorado and go to the next city because things change up in the up in the air areas.
Yes, yes. See, here it just starts to snow like at slightly at 3. No, around 2 o'clock. Starts to snow, but now it's more heavier.
Yep, it is.
Now it's heavier than before, but it was